All right, everybody, welcome. Gonna do a quick stream today. It's August 11th, 2024. It's Sunday afternoon where I'm at, even though it's a bit dark out because it's gonna probably rain or maybe not. Hope y'all are having a good day today. So I got some new Dragon Ball Daima leaks as well as information that is a follow-up of information that we put out here on this channel exclusively weeks ago. We've now got updates on a few more story elements from Dragon Ball Daima. Now I'm gonna, of course, give it a minute for people to start filing into the stream. Make sure that if you're stopping by, make sure that you leave a like. It does help out the channel. It does help me out, and spread the word for people who want to know what's going on with Daima, because the way I'm starting to feel about Daima, right, is it's really reminding me of Batman. Shit, I need to get more water. It reminds me of Batman because when it comes to Daima, because we've already seen Goku, Vegeta, and Piccolo have character arcs, I'm not necessarily certain that they're going to be the most interesting characters in Daima. But the villains of Dragon Ball Daima, it's almost like watching Batman. Remember how back in the 90s, the Batman movies, like, they were fun movies. A couple of them weren't that great. But if you remember, the villains were always more interesting. I feel like Dragon Ball Daima is going in that direction. I think that what's going to make or break this show, I think, is going to be the villains. I think that's what it's going to be, and I think that it's going to, for certain, shape what your opinion is going to be about Daima. But it also depends on what kind of fan you are. So I'm thinking about just going right into it. But I did get a super chat prior to starting the stream. Bob Zor asked me to do the stream sleeveless, and I said, like a joke, I was like, and I was just fucking with him. I was like, if you super chat me $10, I'll flex on the stream. And he actually did it. Like, he actually super chatted me $10, $9.99, so you owe me a cent. I'm just kidding, bro. So, okay, there's your flex right there. There's your flex right there. That's the left. And here's the arm that's the right. Here is the left. My right is bigger than my left, though. So, anyways, there is your flex. So I hope that you guys are doing good today. It's Sunday afternoon. I'm going to make this quick. Won't be taking up too much of your time today. But of course, if you have questions, super chat them whenever you want, if you will. Obviously, most of this stuff's going to get answered. So, are you ready now? I'm going to actually, let me put a poll up in the chat right now. I'm going to put up a poll right now in the chat, okay? The previous poll, I'm going to close it. This is more of a meme poll anyways. So the new poll now is going to be, are you ready for these exclusive leaks? Yes or no? If we can get over 80%, I will give you the leak right now. Which is funny because I'm going to give it to you anyways. Like, I'm not going to, like, not do it. You know what I'm saying? But there you go. So go ahead and vote in that. Okay, we got 98% yes. So I'm going to give you the leaks here in just a minute. Let me real quick address this super chat here. Hold on. It was an ad that was about to play, but I skipped it. It's from the Cooking Dojo. That's a blast from the past. Even though I see the guy all the time on, I see him all the time on Twitter, but I first met the Cooking Dojo during the Dragon Ball Super era, which is funny because when you think about it, Dragon Ball Super has been off the air now since 2018, right? That's like 6 years. But the Dragon Ball Super era was 6 years ago, and it started 9 years ago. So it's crazy as to how time flies, because right now we're in like the post super anime like Daima era. But there's more. I have more to say about Super. I may actually do a video on it separately, but I haven't decided yet because There's been people who have been talking about, and thank you so much, Ruben. I see what you said in the chat. That's very kind of you. I really appreciate you guys that are kind. Be kind to people, dude. If you're kind to me, I'll be kind to you. But what I was going to tell you was, there's a lot of people that seem to believe that Super is going to be starting after Daima ends. I don't know for certain if that's the case, but there is a possibility. However, I don't want to make the video and then get people's hopes up, because that's not a guarantee either. With the passing of Akira Toriyama in March, the plans for the future of Dragon Ball are in a weird state right now, because we really don't know what Shueisha wants to do and what their plan is versus Akio. I've done videos about this. So you probably already are informed about what's going on. And it really is a shame, dude, because the only people that pay for this are the fans. We're the ones that get fucked over. Like, we are the ones that get screwed over because of the greed of these damn companies. But let me answer Cooking Dojo's super chat. He says, hey Danny, I hope all is well. I thought the idea of new Majins, Frieza will always be my favorite villain, but I love the character growth Boo gave the main cast. Yes, Frieza's my dude as well, as you know. So, okay, so are y'all ready for the leaks? Again, it's not too much, but it's interesting new information. Is it time? Because I not only am I going to tell you about the leaks, I'm going to show you some shit. So, and again, these streams that I'm doing are going to be shorter ones. I will do longer ones, and I'm going to do a call-in show again. We did a call-in show. I don't know if you guys saw that stream. It's on the archive, where if you could actually call in and talk to me, and that was a great fucking time. So I think maybe what we'll do is we'll do that again. All right, so here we go. Daima leaks. I've got notes written down. I'm going to go into what's going on. So let's talk about it right now. First of all, there is a new female villain being introduced in Dragon Ball Daima named Erisu, or Ellis. The name that was given to me, listen to what I'm telling you. And guys, before I go into this in detail, please listen to what I'm saying. Don't put words in my mouth and don't make assumptions. Let me go through everything and then we can have a conversation about it, okay? So, first of all, there's a new villain called Erisu. Now, the name that was given to me was Erisu, but it may be written as Ellis or Elise. I don't know what name they're going to go with for the English translation, but the Japanese romanization is Erisu. And Erisu wants to recreate Majin Buu. Now, this person is somebody who's obsessed with the Babidi Bibidi bloodline. Now, I already talked about the recreation of Majin Buu in a video I put out about 3 weeks ago, but there's actually more to it than that. So what I found out recently, and I did tweet this out, but I'm going to give you more context on this stream because not all you guys are on Twitter. And to be honest with you, I would rather you not be on Twitter because Twitter's a fucking hellhole of toxicity, and it's a hellhole of just fights all the time. And it's very negative. So I will tell you, from Danny to y'all, keep your social media presence lightly. Like, I have Twitter to like drop news and share images and videos and shit, but it's not for everyone. So let me get into this, and then I'm gonna give you more details. So there's more than just one new Majin, like Majin Buu-like creatures, to be introduced in Dragon Ball Daima. One Buu was already a problem in the Z era, but I can only imagine how challenging multiple Buus will be. Now, here's the thing about the multiple Buus, okay? The multiple Majin Buus that Erisu is going to make, these are failed experiments. So I'm not expecting these new Majin Buus, which, by the way, if you're curious about the name of the Majin Buus, right? I can't tell you what their names are, but listen to what I'm telling you. I know what the names are for the new Majins. Their names rhyme with Buu. Okay? So when this all gets revealed in 3 months, you remember what Daddy told you on August the 11th, 2 months, August 11th, 2023, that there's going to be new Majins, and their names rhyme with Buu. Now, these new Majins are not going to be as strong as Majin Buu, and they are not the final villain. The final villain of Dragon Ball Daima has not been revealed yet. I do not know who the final villain will be. It could be Erisu, the Makaio Shin. Now, if you're wondering, well, what does Erisu look like? Erisu was in the first trailer. Let's take a look at it together, guys. So if you remember this image right here from the first trailer of Dragon Ball Daima, remember how all of us, well, not all of us, but a lot of us thought that this was Whis? Because it kind of looks like Whis. Let's be honest. Whis has the same skin tone. This is not Whis. This is Erisu. Did I not say 2024? So anyways, this is Erisu. We already saw a glimpse of this character in the Dragon Ball Daima trailer. So, let's get back to the story here. So I know of at least, listen to what I'm saying. There are at least 2 prototype Majin Buu clones. There will be at least 2 prototype Majin Buu forms, or clones. They're clones. They're trying to conjure up similar demons to Buu. Now, the other part of my notes is one resembles Fat Buu while the other looks more like Kid Buu. So you're going to get these different Majin Buus, right? That look like the other Majin Buu, the one that we saw in Dragon Ball Z, right? But they're not going to be as powerful. However, take note of what I'm telling you. If you remember when they fought Majin Buu in Dragon Ball Z, the problem with Majin Buu wasn't just that he was very strong at the time. The problem with Majin Buu is that he has incredible stamina. He's very hard to kill. Majin Buu's regeneration is magic based. That means that it is more powerful than Piccolo and Cell's regeneration. Majin Buu can regenerate from fucking ash. You understand what I'm talking about? Remember what Gotenks did to his ass? So I say that to let you know that these Buus are not the final bosses. They're prototype Majin Buus that they're going to be throwing at Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, Supreme Kai, whoever the main characters are going to be in that particular episode, but they're not the final boss. The final boss of Daima has not been revealed yet. I don't know who it is. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't know who it is. However, we have one more tidbit. And if you have any questions for me, go ahead and send super chats over. And then I'll give you more information in just a minute. But any questions you have, send them over. I might not be able to answer all of them. But let me look at the chat real quick, yo. Let me look at the chat. So Sega Herman, that's pretty clever, Sega Herman. Mommy ET says Ku or Goo. No, it is not Ku. Well, that's not what I heard. Do you think the Boos will be in Sparking Zero? DLC. But I'm not done. I've got more. So, episode 1 of Dragon Ball Daima. Listen to me. Episode 1 of Dragon Ball Daima is going to start with a recap of the events of the Buu saga in Dragon Ball Z, drawn with Dragon Ball Z styled animation. Remember how the beginning of Dragon Ball Super Superhero was, with Chikasi Kubota drawing Goku, like redrawing those old Dragon Ball and Z scenes? It's going to be like that, but the way it's going to play out is we're going to see, follow me, try to follow me here, guys. We're going to see scenes of the Buu saga, then the camera is going to pan out, and then it's going to be revealed that we're watching the Buu saga, but we're not the only ones watching the Buu saga. the camera will pull back and zoom out, and we're going to go into the modern Daima animation, and we're going to see the Makaioshin, and we're going to see the next Demon King, like those two characters I mentioned before, watching the Buu Saga. So when you first see Daima, it's going to look like DBZ, then it's going to like zoom out a little bit. So, and so we'll all kind of experience that part together. And I do not have a release date yet as far as what day in October. I just know it's going to be October. I can't give you any more details than that. Gogo says, let me get this super chat here. Gogo says, do you think Super Saiyan 4 will appear? A lot of people want Super Saiyan 4 to appear. Let me just say this. Let me get back on camera with the big camera for just a minute. I do not know if Super Saiyan 4 is going to be in Daima. I know a lot of people want it, and if it does happen, it's going to be it will be GT 2.0. However, I do not know if Super Saiyan 4 is in Daima. However, there will be Super Saiyan forms in Daima. I have seen with my own eyes Super Saiyan Kid Goku. That's coming. In fact, I even know what episode we're going to see Super Saiyan Kid Goku. What I don't know is if he has access to the higher ones. I don't know yet. I assume he does, but I don't know yet. Because, again, when it comes to this information, I'm not privy to everything. Nobody ever calls me up or talks to me on PC or whatever and gives me all the information because it's so like spread out from different places. You understand what I'm saying? So I can't answer everything, but I do know that Goku does not lose his Super Saiyan power. But the problem is that the demon realm is going to be filled with these warlocks and these magicians, and they're going to offer different challenges for Goku and the rest of the crew. You understand what I'm saying? Like the demon realm is going to be filled with new challenges for Goku and them. But what I like is that when you have Goku, Vegeta, and Piccolo as the three main Z fighters in Daima, then you've got, it's dark as fuck, bro. Hold on a minute, man. I feel like I'm in a cave right now, dude. Hold on. Let me turn the light on. Okay, that's too bright. Ah, shit, that's way too bright. I'm over here, dude, bro. Is Broly in the house? Hold on a minute. That was way too bright, bro. Holy shit. I almost went blind off of this shit, bro. Give me 1 second. Red, purple, white. We'll do white. So, anyways, what was I saying? The demon realm will have a bunch of warlocks, and they will be... Okay, that's what I was saying. So you got Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, right? And then you've got Glorio and the Masked Majin. And those new characters are going to be useful to the core group. You understand what I'm saying? It's not going to be just Goku on his own. Even though a lot of the trailers show Goku on his own, they are going to split up at one point. But it's not just going to be him by himself. He's got a whole crew with him of old characters and new ones. Also, I can confirm that the character that is in the trailer, which is with the close-up of the eye, that is a Namekian. And we will see that Namekian in episode 1. I'm going to repeat myself. The eye that looks like I'm a Namekian is a Namekian. It's an old Namekian. And we're going to see them in episode 1. Now, if you are wondering, is it Zalama? Is it an ancient? I don't know who it is. I know what he looks like. I don't know who it is. So, few more. Again, I do not have all the details, guys. I do not have all the details. Do you know anything about Vegeta and Piccolo? Yes. Yes, I do. I said this yesterday in my stream. I don't think it's Monaito either. I want you to look at me right now on camera. Hold on. This is... Let me skip. The ads were running and I want to skip the ad. Hold on. I'm going to scratch my face right now. I think Vegeta will use something in Dragon Ball Daima that he's never used before, but he's probably going to do it in Daima. But let me finish scratching my face here. All right. Let me finish scratching my face. Do you know how many episodes? No. They're still making this show, bro. The show is still being made. You know what I mean? They're just going to go until they finish the story. So let me read these super chats. Robert Wolf says Toriyama needed to be told one word when he pitched them becoming kids again. No, I'm not sure if he's the one that pitched that. We do not know if he's the one that pitched that. Also, please make sure you leave a like, because we got 860 people, which is great. I thank you for being here, but we've only got 288 likes, and leaving a like does help spread this out. Do all episodes release at once? No, I don't know who told you that. Japan never does shit like that, bro. You only see that shit on Netflix. You know what I mean? Let me get back to these super chats, though, okay? Give me a second. Yeah, but I'm not sure if Toriyama was the one that pitched them being kids again, bro. That we don't know whose idea that was. We don't know who actually came up with that idea. Hopefully we will soon. All right, Gaming Hub UK, with the information you received, is Gohan mentioned to also join Goku in the Demon Realm adventure. I don't know anything about Gohan. Genuinely, I know nothing about Gohan. I wish I did. I do not know anything about Gohan. I wish I had more to tell you, but I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to make something up. Let me get to the next super chat here. Clairvoyant Pastry says, I can't help but notice you're mentioning everyone but Supreme Kai, who's in the trailers a lot. Do you think he has an actual part of the story or not? Yes, he has an actual part of the story, Clairvoyant Pastry. Clairvoyant Pastry, it was on this YouTube channel right here, that I told you a month before Dragon Ball Daima was announced publicly that Goku would become a kid again, and that him and Supreme Kai would go off on an adventure. That was broken here on this channel. I said that not only in a video I put out back in September, so your question was already answered back in September, but there are multiple videos that I've been putting out about this. So if you need to catch up on videos or content that you missed, go to the channel, go to playlist, and then go to Dragon Ball Daima News. And there's a whole bunch of shit there for you to watch so you can see what you've missed. Yes, Supreme Kai is part of the story. He is one of the main characters in this story. Gaming Hub UK... Wait, I already answered that. So you should have already known that from before, but again, there's tons and tons of videos out there about that. Shazverse, when does this take place in the timeline? That has not been revealed yet. Don't have an answer for you yet. Temperance XV, or fifth, is it XVII, which is basically 17. Temperance 17 says, do you think the new Majin could absorb each other? Good question. I do not know. The only thing I know is that one of the Majins, you know how Majin Buu used to smile a lot? Remember how he used to like smile all the time because he was kind of an idiot? He was like a big kid. One of the new Majins does not smile. He's always like making grumpy faces. So, anyways. Robert Wolf said they should be fired. I don't know about that. Maybe. I mean, look, Daima is not what I would have done if I was the one in control of Dragon Ball, right? Daima is not what I would have done. However, because I know they're putting so much tender love and care into this series, that's why I'm in. Because I know they're actually putting in tender love and care. Sun Goku 7 says, "What's up, Big D? I have seen some pictures going around that if SS4 exists, it will be golden with these fluffy clouds around the tail returning." No, that's fan art, bro. Sun Goku 7, that's fan art. That's actually old fan art. That fan art that you're looking at, bro, that was from like 2014 or something like that. No, actually maybe 2013. It's old, trust me. It is old. So that picture's fake. There's a lot of fake pictures that that's something else, y'all. Please be careful. Please be careful with the next couple of months when it comes to fake shit. Please be careful, because you're gonna get you know how it is around here, yo. We're gonna get a lot of fake shit. So we got 884 people and 385 likes. Come on, man, leave a like, spread the stream out. Let me get to these new super chats here. Leave a like if you're stopping by. Just the button, it helps me out. Professor X from the School for the Gifted writes, "Does Kaba remind you of Tarble?" A little bit. They're both like little shrimp guys. That's kind of all they have in common. A little bit. I mean, I want to see more of them someday. Beefy McWhat now. I love this guy's name. He says, "Vegeta's the GOAT. I enjoy your input. Thank you." Well, a lot of people love Vegeta. And the good news is Vegeta is a main character in this show. Mike Thorne said SSJ agreed 20-minute episodes every week. It's going to be like a regular show, bro. Every week there's a new episode, yes. Like a regular, most anime shows are like that, you know what I mean? Joshua Oseguera, sorry if I butchered your name. Thank you for the $2 donation. Starvos Enenoglu. I'm sorry if I fucked your name up, bro. Please forgive me. That's a hard name. He says, "Geekdom is the only advertising." So sad. Yeah, I know. Shueisha's not even advertising this shit, and yet they're putting so many of their top animators on it. It's just so weird. So, Jason, I don't know about that, but please make sure you leave a like, bro. So, go ahead and ask me any final questions. If you missed any of the things I talked about earlier, just rewind the stream. The stream will stay up archived. So I'm ready to answer a couple more questions, then we'll be done. Like I said, I wasn't gonna take up a lot of your time, dude. No, I'm not gonna show you any images, bro. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna get somebody fired. That's not happening. Is the Demon Kai gonna play an important role? Yes. We talked about that already. Latino guy, I don't think I'm ever gonna do that. That's pretty funny what he said in the chat. Do you think King Yama will be in the show? King Yama? I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. I don't think so. We haven't seen King Yama in a long time. LA Cream or La Cream, I agree with you. Shamart Henderson says, "Do you think Frieza will be in Daima?" I don't know. Daima is going to be exploring the demon realm. I don't see why Frieza would be down there. It's a possibility. I don't think he'll be in Daima in the early episodes, but I don't know what they have planned. Like I don't think Frieza's in it. If Frieza's in the show, it won't be the early episodes. It'll be later on down the road. What about the Ox King? I mean, he's in the trailer. You know. Will we see Dabura and Daima? Yes, but not in the way you think. You'll see archival footage of him from Dragon Ball Z. Remember what I told you earlier? The first episode starts with Dragon Ball Z and then fades back into the fucking... At least that's what I was told. Into the modern shit. Bang says, will there be a Daima manga? I don't think so, because they would have announced it by now. But there may be a Daima manga down the road. That may actually be something they do later. There's no announcement about that right now. As of right now, August 11th, 2024, there's been no announcement about a Daima manga. So it may end up getting a manga later, or it may not. I don't know. I'm going to be telling you I don't know a lot because there's a lot that I don't know. I've already told you in the stream what I do know. Like, I can't just... There's not much else that I know. There's a couple things that I do know that I'm not going to talk about, but there's nothing else that's like manga and how many episodes. That stuff, nobody knows that because it's still being made. So because it's still being made, those answers aren't going to come out yet. We won't even know when Daima ends until we get closer to the ending. You know what I mean? So you got to understand, like, that's... We don't know yet. But all that information will come at some point. Son Goku 7 says, which do you think is more universal destroying power? Big Bang Kamehameha times 1,000 or Beerus's fart? First of all, you wrote Bing Bang Kamehameha. Not Big Bang, Bing Bang, bro. Bing Bang, like the search engine. I think Beerus's fart, because Beerus can wipe you away from existence. So I think Beerus's fart, yeah. X-Naught says, will Elder Kai and Roshi become horny bros? I hope so. And Beefy McWhatNow says, your favorite characters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, top 5. Okay, my favorite Dragon Ball characters, Frieza, Vegeta, Majin Buu, Gohan, and Tao Pai Pai, I guess. Let me think. No. Swap out Tao Pai Pai for, that's hard, bro. Maybe Goku Black. Maybe Cell. It's a tie between Goku Black and Cell, bro. Like, those two. I like Cell a little bit more, but Goku Black was cool when we saw him in those early Trunks episodes. Okay. Quest for Glory Gamer. If Buu is ineffective by other magic, do you think he will be stolen at the start of the series by someone enchanted? The magical phrase revert to a ball. Okay, what they're saying is somebody from the demon realm going to trap Majin Buu in the ball? That's a great idea. Like, I like your idea, Quest for Glory Gamer. I don't know if that's going to happen because I haven't heard anything about the original Majin Buu and his involvement in Daima. I just know that the character I mentioned earlier, which is Erisu, the Erisu character wants to create a new Majin Buu because they are like basically like a wannabe Bibbidi, a wannabe Bobbidi, but they're fucking it up. They're not doing it right. So the Latino guy says, hey bro, what's good? I'd like to hear what you would imagine Cell's personal hell to be like. Much love. Cell's personal hell would be him realizing that he's not hot shit. Because he's a narcissist. And the best way to fuck with a narcissist is to make them realize that they ain't hot shit. But they're still not going to listen. So it's whatever. Nandy Zero says, thanks for the stream and keeping the hype up for Daima. Do you think the Black Star Dragon Balls will be canon and the reason for kid versions? No, we've already talked about this, bro. Guys, if you are not caught up on Daima, please go to my channel, go to playlist, Dragon Ball Daima news. Watch every video in that playlist. The Goku and the gang, there is no Black Star Dragon Balls. We've talked about this numerous times. It's on the video, but I'll tell you, the demons put a curse No Dragon Ball. This is a curse that gets put on Goku and everybody else to become a kid again. It's a curse. It's not a Dragon Ball wish. Specifically, go to the video I put out called Dragon Ball Daima Episode 1 Early Spoilers, or Early Dragon Ball Daima Episode 1 Spoilers, something like that, and that goes into it. Just like I said, if you're not caught up with the news, everything is in that playlist, man. Like, I'm telling you, like, everything you need to know. Everything that I have reported is in that playlist. So, like, that's the place to be. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you real quick before I close out the stream. Hold on a minute. Check this out. So, if you go to my channel, you go to playlists right here, and then you go to Dragon Ball Daima Web Anime News, which I have to change that because it's not a web anime anymore. You go there, and it's gonna tell you this is all the news, right? And when does Dragon Ball Daima take place? Fucking all this shit, bro. Will it be trash or be good? Some of these are streams too. They're not just videos. But there's a Sparking Zero thing here. I might. That should not be there, bro. That should not be there. That was a mistake I made. I'm gonna take that out of there. But again, this is the place to be, and these videos will kind of paint the picture, you know. And then here's the stream we're doing right now. It's actually still in progress. But yeah, everything you need to know about Daima will be there, and I may actually do a video called "Everything You Need to Know About Daima." I may actually do that video sometime soon. That way, we put everything into one video to make it easier. So, one last thing before I get out of here. I will be streaming the 23rd tournament on Twitch this Saturday at 1 p.m. We've been doing these streams every single Saturday. Join us because the 23rd tournament is the greatest arc in the history of Dragon Ball. It is the best arc, the best saga. And I will be streaming it on Twitch. Twitch.tv/BigDGeekdom101 Saturday at 1 p.m. And I want you to be there because that arc is peak, bro. 23rd tournament is so amazing. Flawless animation, flawless writing, great fights all around. I love it so much. Anyways, y'all, listen, take care of yourself. Right? Take care of yourself and each other. Remember to just be cool with one another and that we're trying to have a good community here. And if you're not really interested in Daima yet, I understand, but give it a chance when it comes out because it might be good. I think it will be good. It's not what I would have done, but I think it will be good, especially if you're into lore and shit, because they're going to add a lot of lore and explore things we've never seen before. So that's always good. Thank you, Camo TZ, for the 99-cent super chat. Anyways, man, thanks a lot for stopping by. I hear the storm coming in, bro, so that might be time for me to head out. I don't want to lose power in the middle of the stream, but take care of yourself, and I will see you real soon.